So, as the title has stated, in this video, my goal is to basically go over a couple of key things that has been helping me and my clients basically go about getting a lot of responses within our cold emails. A couple of key tips that I'm using, that we're using, that's yielding results, in hopes that you could kind of take that, transcend it into your work, and yield even more monstrous results than what we're getting basically. With that being said, let's dive straight into it. So, by the way, just to give you, I guess, a quick or a better frame, with our cold emails, we're getting at a baseline minimum, we're getting a 3% response rate. So for every 100 emails we're sending out, we're getting 3 positive responses. And the industry we're in, one positive response is worth hundreds of thousands. So obviously, that response rate can be higher, but I'm just telling you what the baseline is for our campaigns, just so you get an understanding of maybe, I guess, why should I listen to Robin. We sent out about hundreds of thousands of emails. But anyway, that doesn't matter right now. The first key tip that I really have for you, I don't know personally also, I have to open it up so I can tell you, is going to be don't be sporadic. Awesome. I probably spelled that wrong, but I don't care. What I mean by don't be sporadic here is that people sometimes have specific times. Some people, the prudent people, they may even have a day in a week whereby they're writing copy. Or maybe just some days in a specific week or some days in a specific month, they just did not feel like writing copy. They just write some copy. All right? That's great if you're just trying to be the average Joe Schmo, I guess. Over here, we write copy every single day. At least 30 minutes a day. And I actually got this idea from the CEO at Instantly. I was going through one of his swipe files, and it was a long swipe file, but that was one of the key things that I really took from it. Because in all honesty, when you look at life in general, the little habits that you do, eventually they become something that you cannot stop doing. You know, if you drink alcohol, if you take a sip every single day, just a sip, eventually you will be able to not go a day without taking a sip. Okay? Even though that sip probably doesn't do anything to you. I don't even know why the hell I use alcohol as an example because I've never drank it before. But I'm pretty sure, without a doubt, it becomes like that. Okay? So the same thing with writing copy. If you're trying to get good at it, trying to get better open up rates, you need to write in copy consistently. Right? You need to write every single day. That's how you get better. That's how you get better and better and better. That's how mastery basically comes. That's the first thing that I think is really important thing that has been helping us tremendously in terms of copy. Because if you're cramming all your copywriting in one specific day of the month, or one specific day of the week, like copywriting is like a fluid. You know, it's creativity. It's not a system where you're putting in this and then no. You know, it's a fluid kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, number 2. When an angle doesn't make sense, go to another and come back later. Okay, so if you're writing copy, for example, like what I just explained to you, you're writing 30 minutes. I'm writing about an hour a day now. But let's say you're writing 30, you started off 30 to 15 minutes a day. If you're writing a specific angle, let's say you're writing a short email copy or a long email copy or case study email copy, and whatever you're writing is just not like, it's not coming to your mind, just get off of it. Go to the next angle. Go to the next angle and write something else. If the next angle is not working, go to the next angle. Eventually, something will come to your mind whilst you're writing that third angle, and you go back to the first one, write something. Literally, that's how I basically do it, and that's how we're basically able to write a lot of copy. If you stay stuck on one thing, it's just really gonna take up a lot of your time, and you're gonna end up just writing some BS, basically. Like I said once again, this is a creative kind of thing, so you can't treat it as if you're just putting one in to a system that's going to bring back another 2, if that makes sense. Okay, the third pro tip that I have for you is the more you read, the better your copy, right? And this is very true. The more you read, the better you can come up with ways to persuade people especially like for if, the more you read psychology, for example, that's what really marketing is, or sales, and quote unquote, because marketing is sales, right? That's what really sales all about, persuasion. You know, so the more persuasion books, if I have to recommend anybody to you, Robert Cialdini. That's a great place to start off. You know, he has some books named Yes. I have three of his books, by the way. One named Yes, one named Persuasion, and some other book. You can buy those, and like buying those persuasion books, those behavioral biology books and stuff like that can and will really help you in terms of, because the way you look at copy won't be like the average person. You'll use words that play with people's egos, that that makes them want to take action. For example, one of the biggest cognitive biases for human beings is that we want to be consistent with whatever image people have of us. So sometimes within our cold email copies, at the beginning we try to portray a specific persona for an individual, so they can give us the result we want within the email. So for example, we might say, "Hey, I just saw you on LinkedIn, and you really look like the kind of individual to be able to help people. So I just said, let me reach out to you. I need help finding so so and so. Would you able to help me?" You know, the person sees that. You know what? You already gave me this title. Let me go ahead and fulfill that title. I think, man, you gotta try this stuff out. It works. It works. It's crazy. The commitment consistency bias is a really really strong one. But yeah, so reading really helps you look at things and do things in a different way and understand stuff in a different way. Very very important. So cool. Feedback from others. So when you're writing copy, the problem with copy a lot of times is you don't look at your copy objectively. So instead of looking at it from a third person perspective, you look at it from your own perspective, and it could be the worst copy, but you don't know. You can write some bogus copy, but you wouldn't know, right? Because it's your own copy, and it's hard to really see it sometimes. That's why whenever I even write copy today, I check it the next day and read it over. Because the next day I read it, I'm like, what the hell is this? I didn't write this. Sometimes I write copy Monday, right? Tuesday. Then Saturday or Sunday, specifically Sunday, I'll look through the copies that I wrote for the week, and I'll be like, this is trash. This is trash. This is trash. Who the hell wrote this? Okay, this is good, right? So feedback is great. Right now, I don't have feedback from other people to look at my copy. That's not good. I can't get people. I just haven't put myself out there, obviously, because the this ideal that entrepreneurship is lonely is a facade in a way. It's 2024. You can get in contact with someone down in East Malaysia today, so no one should be lonely unless they want to be lonely, I guess. But feedback is very important. So if you're writing copies, if you have a partner, this could be your wife. It's better to actually get normal people to read the copy. So if you don't let a copywriter read it, maybe a salesperson, some of them are dumb, let them read it. Or like, yes, I said salespeople, some of them are dumb. That's what I said. Go to find like normal people who probably do like 9 to 5 or something like that, who are no who are not in the world of trying to even do demand generation, and let them read it. Would you reply to this, right? And see their response. If a dumb person say they're not going to respond to it. When I say dumb, my definition of dumb doesn't mean your definition. My definition of dumb is just you don't know what I know. That's just it. And by the way, the last and the most important thing when it comes to cold emails, the last pro tip that I can give you in terms of writing cold emails that get responses, right, is going to be, all in all, write what you'd respond to. Okay? Write what you'd respond to. That's all copy. That's what this stuff is about. Right? Even when I was doing Facebook ads, write what you respond to. If you're in that person's dilemma, write what you'd respond to by asking yourself, what would I not What would I not respond to? Because maybe you might say, "Oh, I don't know what I respond to." It happens, right? But the mind is great at finding negative stuff. So ask yourself, what would I not respond to? Well, I wouldn't respond to an email that's too long, obviously. I probably wouldn't even click a link within the first email that I get, right? I probably would respond to an email that if I copy the URL, it goes nowhere, right? I probably wouldn't respond to an email that's asking me for money up front, right? I probably wouldn't respond to an email that just asks me to hop on a call. And this is my first time ever even knowing about their existence. And then you start to get more and more. And then that's why you see people nowadays using lead mags within their cold emails, offering free value, having a sales page, and all this stuff. Because eventually, or essentially, you, the individual, that's what you'd want or expect or would want if someone cold emails you, basically. With that being said, obviously, I do not have a course. I don't have a program. I don't have paid community. I have nothing to sell you. I'm just giving pure content that I believe is benefiting me, and I know if someone watches this, is benefit them. Even though I've been getting 0 views, it is what it is. We're gonna keep going. Why did I even mention that, right? Nevertheless, thank you for watching the video. If you're in the M&A space, look for more off-market deals. Feel free to see if you can qualify for our commission-based origination services. And if you are a business owner, an SME that wants to raise capital, anything from $1 million to 65 million or 100, feel free to see if you qualify also for our capital raising services. With that being said, anybody else watching this probably wouldn't be a fit.